welcome back to the motherfucking
This week's gonna be a bit different.
It's gonna be weird.
We're not wearing headphones.
So I can't hear what I sound like because I forgot the adapter thing that goes into our little thing that goes into my computer.
Definitely a one-time thing.
So yeah. So we can't have the headphones and I can't hear it, but I hope it'd be okay.
I don't know if I'm breathing badly or not.
I think I do. I think it'd be fine.
That was probably very loud. Anyway,
How's your
Mando is
week?
back. Oh, I don't give a fuck about my week.
No,
Mando's back.
I know Mando's fucking back. That's the fucking point of doing this shit, dog.
All right, how's my week? Fantastic. Mando's
Because of
back.
Mando.
I've watched that
I
episode
might just
twice
start
already.
playing with this Lego set in the middle of the fucking thing,
I
to be
think
honest.
I think we're just gonna.
We're going to turn this off.
Cancel.
This is the last episode of the Void Boys podcast. I'm kidding.
We're never going to record again because we're just going to be playing with the Razor Quest. Quest.
It's pretty cool though.
Razor
Look,
Quest.
See, it's got the flaps and anyway, we'll do that later. How was your week? I already asked that.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I spent most of the weekend playing FIFA and crying.
Yeah, nice.
And it's fucking bullshit. If you have FIFA, just sell it or break your disc.
You play
It's
FIFA?
bullshit.
You
I only
monkey.
play it when there's nothing else to play. Like I've been playing Phasmophobia a lot recently, and I've been streaming that.
Nothing else to play.
This
man.
it's like
There's so many
girls with
games out
clothes.
there, bro.
Yeah. Well, I really wanted to get Watch Dogs Legions, and then I heard a lot of bad things. I heard a lot of bad things about Watch Dogs Legions, so I haven't gotten it yet. And I really want it because it has such a cool concept, but I'm just kind of scared on getting it.
IGN gave it an 8.
Huh?
IGN gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But I've seen some of the graphics and monkey. It's pretty monkey.
That's not like... It's because of the engine they run the game on.
Yeah, but another big thing they did take out of it was like...
Thanks.
Sneeze. They took out hacking at traffic lights, which was my favorite thing to do. You just drive up to the traffic light, hack the traffic lights, and then all the cars would run into each other. It was so
You
much
reckon
fun.
they'll add it back?
I don't know, but that's all I wanted.
That's all you wanted in life?
That's all I wanted.
You
in
wanted-
the Watch Dogs.
You wanted hack traffic light? That whole game.
Taking them out of the game told me that's enough. I'm not getting it. But I still kind of want to get it because in the gameplay trailers and shit, they showed that you can recruit people.
Yeah, that's
There's no main character of the game. You
Yeah.
pick people to make your main character. And there's this one guy who's like a spy / assassin. And he looks just like John Wick.
Does he?
And you can and literally the gameplay trailer was him in an underground nightclub with pools.
Bro.
It literally looked exactly like that John Wick scene.
Oh,
from
yeah,
the first
okay.
movie where
Yeah,
he's in the
lol.
scenes
That's
shooting
funny.
people in the pools. It looked awesome. And
I was gonna say.
how's your week?
Oh yeah, it was alright. Didn't work, and I don't drink a lot, but I had a couple parties in the last week.
Yeah, I was there at both of them. Two of them.
I went to 3. There's 3 parties. The one on Saturday was fucked because I just woke up in my house and I was like, oh, I was not here last time I remember.
What?
So I wasn't at my house. I was
Whoopsie.
Anyway, but that was interesting, and yeah, I'll be laying off the bevies for a while. I don't drink a lot anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the most I've drank in fucking ages. But
I think I had 3 drinks at yours. And then
Nice.
I left the rest for Campbell, Dan, and Austin. Shout out Campbell, Dan, and Austin.
I was going to say something about Dane. What was it? It was something about, I fucking don't know. But I wanted to bring up each of these things that we've got on the thing. So if you're an audio listener, you probably don't know what we're talking about. But, each episode now we've got the video shit going on. Shout out you at the video watching. We can put some D's on the table. So I got my Lego fucking Razor Crest from the Mando thing. We've got Rui's
The child.
the huge
8-inch pop vinyl.
huge
Big motherfucker. You can kick that
Funko
motherfucker.
Funko Pop vinyl thing that I got you for your birthday actually.
Yeah, you did.
And this fucked the Fallen Order type lightsaber, which is sick.
It's
as
not
fuck.
the exact same, but it's like a
Inspired.
inspiration. The fuck's moving in it?
I don't know.
Oh, well, for the audio listeners, it's probably going to be a bit loud, so I'm holding it very far away, but...
Actually, is loud. Nice.
That fucking hurt. This thing is metal. It is very strong. And it is my prized possession.
Put it like
Oh no, you're
that
good
way,
at
so it
positioning.
match,
Oh, yeah.
so it match angle. Of
yes.
ship.
Match angle.
You see? Anyway,
Nice.
yes. There was something that came out in the last week that I thought was really cool.
What was it?
The Into the Spider-Verse suit in the Miles Morales game.
Okay, so when I played Spider-Man PS4, so the previous one installment,
Yeah.
they came out with Peter B. Parker's version of his suit.
Yeah.
It didn't work in the game.
What do you mean?
It didn't work in the game because what they did was they had it running at the same frames per second as every other suit. And it just didn't move like how it does in the movie. It moves like Spider-Man in Spider-Man PS4. So the suit in that world just didn't work at all. But this one, what they've done with this suit is that I think they've halved the frames per second.
So they've
You-
actually in the making of Into the Spider-Verse, right? They actually filmed, or not filmed, but they animated Miles Morales in 12 frames a second.
Well, there you go.
Right? Which is half the time, which is half what Peter is, with 24 frames a second, I
Yeah.
think. It could be like 30 and 15 or I don't know, something like that. But he was like half. And then as the movie goes on and when he starts to become more and more Spider-Man-like, by the end, he's animated in 24 frames per second to show that he's grown as a Spider-Man
That's
character.
fucking sick.
Just want to check that.
I think they've done the
fine.
same then. So I'm pretty sure he runs at 14 frames per second in
12.
the game. Oh, 12 in the
He
game.
does, because he looks like choppy.
Yeah, he looks so choppy. They've also changed this, like him, as in like the character model. He's skinnier.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's
Peter
completely different. It's
Yeah,
like,
Peter B. Parker's skin in Spider-Man PS4, he just had broader shoulders. That was it.
okay.
Whereas, the legs weren't skinnier like it is in the movie. Same with the arms. They were just big and thick. It was so weird. But the skin in the Miles Morales game is perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. And another thing they added, which I thought was fucking sick, when you punch people,
It comes up with the
it comes up with the pow and the bam and shit.
zap and shit. It's cool. I don't know there's a word for those things. It's not onomatopoeia, because I mean, that's what those types of words are, but like it's there's a word for like when they use it in comics and stuff, but I don't know what
I don't know what it's called.
You know what it's called.
I used to collect comics, but I don't know.
Do you know what's happening today?
Tuesday.
It's a very big day I'll give you some hints.
Today for us, tomorrow in America. Well, tomorrow.
It's more of an Australian thing, I think.
Oh, what the fuck? It's not the election. What is it? I still
It's a big thing. It's to do with sports.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
It's today.
It's tomorrow.
No, it's not.
It's Wednesday.
It's today.
What sport are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
State of origin.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about then?
Fucking, it's not. I mean, there's people involved. There's also animals involved.
The fuck?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, I'll give you.
Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
Wait, Melbourne Cup's today and State
Yes.
of Origin's tomorrow.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I bet on it.
You bet on it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't even know what horses.
No, I don't know. Do you want to tell you my logic?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 and 7, two of my favorite numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 and 7, their jockey colours also stood out because heaps of them are like blue and white. They look really similar.
Yeah.
3 is like orange and white, and then 7 is I don't fucking remember. And then 17, right? Guess what the name is for 17?
What?
Star Wars name. Well, it's also a Harry Potter name. Does that help at all?
Robert Pattinson.
No, it's like a name.
Why did I say
they call,
that?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
even
What
Star
the
Wars.
fuck are you fucking talking
Harry
about?
Potter, and I was like, he's
Yeah,
in
I'll
both
tell
of
you. I'll tell you. The Chosen One.
Ah,
And I saw that and I'm like, I got to do that one. And then I also did number 1 because people think that's going to work. So how I bet was I did 1, 3, 7, and 17, right?
yeah.
But I've done the type of bet where like you bet for 4, right?
Yeah.
And out of the 4, 3 of them will get into the top 3.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But you haven't put any order. So like your winnings would be lower when you win because you're giving yourself a higher chance.
Yeah.
But
you'll win if you.
if I'm right. But I'm feeling good about them because they all look unique and whatever, and they all seem pretty good. Why the fuck are you laughing so hard?
Because if it loses, you can say, "You were the chosen one." You said you were to destroy this. Not join them. That one.
You monkey head.
Monkey time.
Yeah, that's what I had for M. That's what MC stands for. You can see it on there. Melbourne
I can
Cup.
see it. I see it now.
Not Minecraft.
By the way, on the topic of Minecraft. No,
Okay.
I'm joking.
No?
No, I'm joking.
Is he going to bring something up?
No, it was a prank.
I don't know.
It was just a prank, bro. I don't really know if I have anything. I know that obviously last week I spoke about Tom Holland being in Atlanta, and the guy that looked like Andrew Garfield is confirmed not to be Andrew Garfield.
Fucking told you.
Yeah, it was like some random fucking guy.
Some random
with
dude.
guy, but he looked like he had Andrew Garfield haircut.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah, kind of. But
like
yeah,
not majorly.
Andrew Garfield's a lot taller. Anyway, tomorrow's also the US election. Next week we'll be talking about who's
Is it actually?
presidente. Yeah, well, today for...
Doesn't voting close tomorrow? No, voting closes today,
closes
but
tomorrow,
in America.
but I don't
tomorrow.
know if it gets announced tomorrow. They count that shit real quick. Maybe that's why it's going to be rigged, probably.
It's always rigged, bro.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories for days, dad.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I've been playing lots of Phasmophobia.
I literally have
recently.
only one thing I care about this week, and that's Mandalorian.
Yeah, literally. Holy shit.
But we can't talk about it yet.
Yeah.
It's not in the time. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Rue. I'm not letting you do it.
I'll go cool thing.
Okay.
On Friday, the next episode of The Mandalorian drops.
Yes.
And we have the first hypnosis for it.
Oh, you hadn't written out? I know you did read it out.
I read it out to you, but I haven't read it out to the people.
The people of the podcast.
So I probably should talk about it later, like in the Mando section, but literally I don't even know what else to talk about because this is the most exciting thing
That's
ever.
all right. It's not in it's not in relation to the episode we just watched.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So it doesn't count.
Chapter 10 episode description.
Okay.
If you do not want to listen to the chapter 10 episode description,
skip forward like a minute.
Literally just press the skip 10 thing like 3 times or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's The Mandalorian. I'll give you more time.
Okay,
All right, that's
read
it. The Mandalorian must ferry a passenger with precious cargo on a risky journey. And I'm going to say I know who the passenger is.
Who?
It's
You reckon
Sabine
Sabine
Wren, for
Wren.
sure. Played by Sasha Banks, but I don't know what the precious cargo
But has she
is.
been confirmed as Sabine Wren?
No, but like heavily rumored. Heavily rumored.
Okay.
I don't think she's been confirmed, but I've heard that she's
Okay.
heavily rumored.
Nice.
But, you know, how far can we go on heavily rumored stuff when
I don't know.
the guy from last episode, I forgot his name, Cobb Vanth, his actor, I forgot his name, but he's very popular. He's a very popular guy
Okay.
in TV shows. He was in a lot of TV shows. I've
I
seen
didn't
him
know
in The
that.
Office. He was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I
Was
don't know
he?
if you noticed.
He
Apparently
sort of
he
looks
was
like Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Does he?
Really?
Really? Or am I just thinking he
You're
does?
just thinking.
I'm crazy right now.
But yeah, I'm really excited. And fuck yeah.
Got 2 minutes, Rui. Who can do it?
2 minutes. Wait, I can find something. In 2 minutes.
What's your favorite thing on this desk?
Is that even a question?
I'm wondering.
Okay, I like the Lego Razor Quest.
Yeah?
But this.
Oh, no.
I like this.
Okay. This is...
But this.
Oh, the fucking Top Gear meme.
Yeah.
Now, this is great. But I like this. So good. Dude.
It's alrighty.
I love Jeremy Clarkson. I love them all, bro. I don't care what you
Jeremy
fucking...
Clarkson's so dumb, but he's funny.
He's funny.
He's funny, but he's
proper
so,
British funny,
he's
lad.
so incredibly dumb. He
do you mean?
He just says the wrong shit, but
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it's funny.
Absolutely, bro.
Ghost Rider is in Fortnite
Okay.
starting November 4th.
Okay,
I would show you the picture, but it's Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, for those who know the difference between Robbie Reyes and Johnny Blaze.
Dude, I wouldn't fucking know.
Robbie Reyes is the one that was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's the newest Ghost Rider. He drives a car instead of riding a bike. And he drives a Dodge Charger.
I was gonna say, does the car look like
The car's black with white stripes.
Does it look like Batman car from new movie?
Yeah. It does kind of look like that, actually. I did watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when Ghost Rider was in it, and I'm pretty sure that's all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I watched.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I
sort
I-
of seems
I
boring.
It was pretty boring. I watched the first season, stopped watching, and then when I heard Ghost Rider was coming in, I watched the entire Ghost Rider arc, and as soon as it finished, I stopped watching. And let me tell you,
That was like
the Ghost Rider arc was fucking awesome.
Okay, cool.
Because you find out in that Johnny Blaze is like canon to that universe. Because Johnny
Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
no,
in the MCU?
No.
Because when they're making them in conjunction,
Yeah, they were teasing it,
but then they didn't.
They didn't. I think what happened was that was the plan to bring it in.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Let's go! I'm sorry.
I'm so excited. I just fucking that.
Okay, first thing I want to talk about.
All right, go.
In relation to this episode was what we talked about last week in relation to this episode.
All right, go.
It was your predictions.
Holy fuck!
Okay, so your I think you said so. I don't exactly.
I said that.
Talk about Sabine Wren first. What did you say? You predict about her?
Oh, I just said I didn't.
You said episode 2 to 3. You reckon she's going to show up?
Yeah, because I thought
next episode possibly.
Yeah. So I said Sabine Wren. I think I said Sabine Wren either in episode 2 or 3, only because I thought she was going to be leading into Ahsoka, and I think that's what's going to happen here again.
Yeah.
I think I might still be correct about my second.
Okay.
So obviously I got Boba Fett way fucking off.
Yeah, you fucking said
that
Boba
bitch
Fett
really had to show up in the first fucking episode of the season.
I know.
You know what they're kind of doing right now? Getting heavy Daredevil vibes.
What?
Where... All right. I'll explain.
You watched Daredevil?
I'll explain. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking
all of it.
so good. Best Marvel show.
Best TV show, in my opinion, ever right now.
Really?
Yeah. It's my favorite TV show.
Same.
Without doubt.
It's actually really good.
Season 2 is a bit messy, especially the end of season 2.
People say that they're like the first couple episodes of season 2 are like perfect. Like
yes. The first
but then
few...
it sort of gets a bit messy later on.
As soon as Punisher disappears and goes to jail, halfway through season 2, it becomes messy. Elektra comes back and fucking ninjas and shit. Blah. You know what I think?
No, I don't.
Daredevil season 1 started off very slowly. It was a slow burner season.
Okay.
And it ended up in fucking massive hype. And that's what I kind of felt like Mandalorian was. Except, it had those little arcs, whereas 1, 2, and 3 was an arc. 4, 5, 6 were kind of like filler, and then 7 and 8 were the big conclusion. And then straight away in Daredevil season 2, the first few episodes were like full out. They were like, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to make the first few exciting. And I feel like that's what they're doing. So they brought out Boba Fett in the first episode. They fucking put one of the craziest climaxes I've ever seen in a fucking
really
TV
good.
show ever in the first fucking episode. And straight away, from what we know about the second episode, it seems like, there's just going to be more.
Yep.
So that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. I think that they're jumping in the deep end with this season.
Okay.
And they're going to bring out all that crazy shit right at the beginning. And then I think there's going to be a few episodes in the middle which are going to be filler.
Mm-hmm.
But I really hope they're not messy. I hope they can, gather what other shows do, like Daredevil, as I mentioned, with their middle filler episodes after having, all that excitement at the beginning, and kind of like contain the excitement and just keep it above the water. And then at the end, finish it strong.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to get messy and I don't want it to, fall off.
Something that is weird, I want to bring up though, there doesn't seem to be a lot of advertising for this show.
I don't think they need to.
You reckon that's why?
Yeah, because season 1 was such a hit and was so popular. And they had lots of marketing for that season.
Yeah.
Whereas for season 2, I already know that because season 1 literally, like the episode 1 literally ended with Boba Fett showing up at the end. They don't want to show much. I feel like a lot of what's going to happen in season 2 is just massive spoilers for anyone who wanted to watch it in a trailer.
Okay.
Like,
also, there was so much shit that happened in just this first episode that was in the trailer.
Exactly, yeah.
So it makes me think, what the fuck am I going to see, dog? I don't fucking know.
Like, the next episode is an episode where we've seen more of the trailer, but it's literally just a few seconds. And then there's one where he's on an ice planet, and I think it's going to be the same episode.
Like, I reckon that'll be 3 or 4, maybe.
And then that's it. That's all we know. That's all we've seen, which is great.
This is fucked.
Because in the last season first trailer, there were scenes from the last episode in the trailer where it kicks down the door and fucking beats up some stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. I forgot what I was going to say now because I was so happy and excited. Fuck, what did you say last?
I don't know. I was like, it's weird. There's no advertising.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, for example, Batman vs. Superman, in their last and final trailer, they showed that Doomsday was going to be in it. And they revealed Doomsday in their last trailer. and literally spoiled the whole fucking film. That's what I think they're trying to avoid.
Okay.
So obviously they're not going to show much. I feel like there's already been some spoilers, not through trailers, but through some interviews. Giancarlo Esposito said that there was
Who the fuck is this Despacito man you speak of?
Moff Gideon.
Okay, sorry.
He
was really
said that
rude.
he was going to be fighting with the Darksaber.
Cool.
So obviously that's,
motherfucker.
I should put a spoiler warning before that, but honestly,
fucking cares?
honestly, why are you watching this
Why are you
fucking
watching this
video
shit
if
if you
it's a
don't
spoiler
care?
warning?
Fuck you,
Season
your
1,
fault.
episode 1.
Kidding, I
Season
love
2,
you.
episode 1.
It's also your fault.
Don't leave, please. All right.
Invite more people. Okay, well, yeah. Do you have anything else to say about that thought train process?
I don't think so. We'll start talking about the things we liked, I guess.
Oh, fucking yeah, but I've got a bunch of shit here and I want to
Alright,
bring it up in
you
order
talk-
because I guess,
you bring 'em up.
I watched the episode 1.5 times. Did you watch it twice?
Yeah, I watched it twice.
I just didn't get a chance to. I watched like half last night and then I was like, most
Okay,
of the
I
stuff
was
I have
kind of
written down.
asleep during the
Second
first
Oh,
part.
okay.
Oh, like the second time, the first part.
Okay,
And
second
then the
time
second
viewing
part-
the first half.
Yeah, and then the second half, I was like, whoa, soundtrack.
Yeah, so when I first watched it, I got this feeling. I think it was the same feeling I got when I watched Endgame, actually, where like I was watching it and then nothing was really happening.
Yeah.
Right? I got this feeling in the first viewing of Endgame, sort of in the middle, like when they're in like the Avengers base and not really doing anything, and they're just like there, when like Natasha is just like sad.
She's dead.
And then like Steve's like, "Oh, how you doing?" "Yeah, I'm doing."
Oh, yeah, that part, yeah, I
Like
know.
that whole like around then sort of, and I was like, I got this sort of same feeling right
when
when I was watching the sort of first half of this episode. But when I watched it the second time, I was appreciating just what I was seeing a lot more. And then when I watched Endgame a second time, I was like, oh, like I didn't even notice that part as much. Like that whole, it didn't drag at all for me. I didn't wait
yeah,
until, you know what I mean? I didn't get that.
that's odd.
If that makes
Because
any
normally
sense.
it's the reverse. Normally you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty good, and then the second time you're like, oh, I can't.
No, it's something happened with Infinity War too. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's too much fucking Thanos. And then I watched it again, and then it was almost movie almost finished, and I was like, what the fuck?
It's a perfect amount.
It was good. Yeah.
Perfectly balanced.
But yeah, I think maybe because I have really high expectations or something. Maybe that's just what it is, like subconsciously.
Yeah.
So then I just, I don't really think about what I'm seeing, or I'm just like, I need to see action. I need to see amazing things. But it paces really well.
Yeah.
And speaking of the beginning of the episode, what the fuck are those weird things with the red eyes?
I don't know what planet he's on. So
True.
if I knew what planet he's on, I feel like we'd be able to pinpoint it. I'm sure there's people out there that know what
Because
it is.
they're not the dog things you see later, I don't think.
Yeah, they're not. No.
Different shape, because you can see the shape
Different
of them in
shape,
the back.
different fucking planet. They come out.
At night and shit.
They came out during
They're
the
not
day.
Jawas.
Yeah. Fuck no, they're not Jawas. I want to know what they are. I want to know what planet they're on. I forgot if I knew what planet they were on or not. But
Nah.
that entire first scene where he's kicking ass.
Yeah. It reminded me of when he goes, what does he do?
You can straight away tell in that fight scene that like they pumped up that choreography as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because like compared to first season fights, I felt like they were.
It's very like straightforward, like punch,
Yeah.
punch, that's it.
Yeah, it's
This
very-
one, it's
yeah.
like they were moving around more and...
Yeah,
you
there
know?
was more space.
Yeah, and especially if they're bringing Ahsoka into this shit, then fucking
It
who
kind of
knows?
felt like in the first season, it was like Mortal Kombat where they just fight in a fucking straight line.
Also, I just realized something.
What?
If we're getting Ahsoka, she probably has her white lightsabers.
Yeah, she will.
And then there's a black lightsaber, so it's like white and black. Racism. I'm kidding.
Racism.
I mean, as in like, that's cool. I don't think we've ever seen that before.
Kind of like a yin yang kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there is, I know that Ahsoka is kind of like, oh, wow. What if they do that?
What?
If it is like a yin yang situation, then that would mean that in Ahsoka there is some bad. Because, she's a grey Jedi. She's not a Jedi anymore.
Well, that's what
so
we know
hopefully-
that, but
yeah.
but they use the dark side or whatever, or not use the dark side. They don't follow the Jedi or whatever.
Yeah,
as much.
exactly. So obviously, if they show kind of like some of Ahsoka's bad side, but mostly good. That can be the good part of the yin yang. And what if they show like in Moff Gideon that he's not all bad with the Darksaber? I feel like that would be a really cool concept. Hire me, Disney. Hire me.
You know, in Clone Wars,
I don't know how to do it, but just hire me.
you know, in Clone Wars where they go to that weird dimensional planet thing. And it's like there's like the girl who's like light and the guy who's like dark, right?
Yeah.
So and then there's like the father who's like the boss of them both, and he's sort of in between, right? There was a picture or like some fan artwork or whatever, and it was like Anakin is the father, right? Ahsoka is the light, and then Starkiller is the dark,
and
which I thought was really cool.
Is that in Clone Wars?
No.
Or is that fan art? That
fan art's in Clone Wars. I mean, is fan art. It's not in Clone Wars.
It is fan. Fuck!
I know. It'd be cool.
God
but no,
damn
because Starkiller's not canon.
Yeah, I know. That's bullshit.
Which is annoying. But anyway.
Starkiller should be in Star Wars. Just toned down in power a little bit. Because he's fucking OP as shit.
I know. Okay, ready?
Yeah, go.
New character time. Oh. Cobb Vanth. What do you think of this man?
At the beginning, I was like, fucking take off the armor, you imposter. And then
I knew straight away it wasn't him when we saw.
Yeah, for sure. He was too skinny.
Him being Boba Fett. I was like, there's something off. He has too much red on him or something.
Yeah,
I was like, what is going on?
Well, first thing I spotted was he was too skinny.
Yep.
And the color was just weird.
Yeah, some of the colors on the suit didn't match.
And then, like, as soon as he said something, I was like,
yeah, it was an American accent.
He's not Kiwi.
Yeah. Even though in the Clone Wars they're Australian.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really funny.
Yeah.
You're right there,
At
mate?
first, I thought he was a bitch. I was like, take off that fucking armor. Right? Take it off.
Right.
You're disrespecting his name.
Yeah, okay.
And then as soon as I heard his backstory and like what he did, and you know,
I felt for him a little bit. I was sort of like, okay. Without the payoff that we got at the end of this episode, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd be annoyed. If we don't know, like, if Boba Fett, if they just did all this shit, all this teasing just to show that someone else is wearing the armor,
yeah,
right? And Boba Fett is fucking dead.
Yeah.
I would have been like. I've been like, then why fucking tease it? There's no point. Just leave him. Don't make it a new character completely.
I can't even compare that if I could.
Do you know what I mean?
That did happen, yeah.
Like, that'd be such a letdown.
That would have been
like,
so fucking tragic.
But I love the way they brought Boba in the end. And it's like he's like a nomad person. Yeah. He's all different now.
I was going to say more about Cobb. He's fucking awesome.
He's
really hope they bring him back in another episode further down the line. And I hope he's in more than one. I'm kind of... hoping he has like that Cara Dune kind of thing. All right. Fuck you, Cara Dune. Fuck you, Cara Dune. But all I wanted to say was she was in episode 4.
Okay.
Just episode 4. And then he came back to pick her up in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of hope happens.
I reckon he'll come back like mid-late season.
Yeah.
Like episode 5, 6, 7.
He is fucking cool.
He's cool.
He is
At the beginning, it's sort of like he's like this weird character who's like, they're trying too hard. But this episode really leans on that Western feel so fucking much. And it's cool. Like, watching it the second time, I definitely appreciate it like more.
Oh, for sure.
Like, just all the fucking...
When he walked in...
And it's like that, the son's behind him, he's just standing there and he asks the bartender, he's like, can you get me a drink? And then he sits down and then he's like...
He just takes off the helmet.
I don't know if I wanted to talk about this, but fuck, it's in my head now, so I do. What the fuck was with the weird... dialogue they had about doing the shit in front of the kid?
Which one?
They're like, oh, we're gonna do this right now. He's like, no, Mando's like, he says, take it off or I will. Kind of flirty, but bro, not gonna lie. And then he was like, we're really gonna do this in front of the kid. I was like, are you fucked?
They did that on purpose.
This is fucking stupid.
They did that on purpose.
Like, maybe they're trying to make it. I don't know, but like, I was like, this is weirdly sexual. I'm getting weirdly sexual tension right now. Do you know what I mean?
They did that on purpose for sure. I did like that, not because I noticed that. I didn't notice that at all, but because
me and Annie were like laughing our heads off. I was like, what the fuck?
Was that the first time you saw it? You were laughing at the dialogue? Oh, okay. First time I looked at the dialogue, I was feeling crazy tension because I wasn't paying attention to the lines that much.
Yeah, okay.
But like, you know, straight away I was like, you know, Mandalorian cares a lot about the armor and the creed. And this guy just took off his fucking helmet in front of Mandalorian.
As soon as he did that, I was like,
oh,
you can even tell by the slight, like, the way he's standing. Like, the way Mando, like, goes to sit down and then he, like, just starts to take off the helmet,
And
and
he
then
stops.
he
He
like just
staunches.
stops, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop it! Stop!" And then he puts it down.
The
He's like,
shot where he puts the helmet down,
"The
they're
pants-
telling you that it's not his armor, it's Boba's armor. You can, and it's got the bullet dint in the side of the helmet as well.
from who?
You don't know what that's from?
No,
So that is never shown in TV or cartoon or
film.
anything. Not in film either, but it was meant to be in the Clone Wars last season, but they cut it out. There is there's very early like animation of it.
Test footage, yeah.
It's a duel between Boba Fett and Cad Bane, and
Okay.
Boba Fett kills Cad Bane, and then Cad Bane also they both shoot each other in the head, but because he's wearing the armor, it leaves a dint in his head. And
Has Boba Fett always had the dint in his head, like in Empire Strikes Back?
yeah, because it's
okay.
been there since he was a kid. Straight after
Okay.
Order
Did he
66.
he used to have like a white helmet, didn't he?
I don't know.
Because he didn't have the Mando helmet like originally.
I don't think so.
He had
but,
like a different bounty hunter helmet.
Yeah, because the abandoned footage is him and Cad Bane in like a Western duel,
Right.
and then they both shoot each other in the head, but Boba survives because he had the helmet,
Yeah. Okay.
and Cad Bane's dead. That's how he dies. You know who Cad Bane is, yeah?
Oh, fucking of course. Do I know who Cad Bane is? Okay.
Do you know who Cad Bane is,
Do you
viewers?
know who Cad Jeff is?
Cad Jeff is like one
Cadillac?
of the coolest bounty
Bounty
hunters
hunters.
from the Clone Wars.
Do you have a favorite bounty hunter?
No. I like them all.
Do
Obviously,
you know who Embo is?
for a lot. Who?
Embo.
Nah.
Fucking what?
Show me who Ambo
Look
is.
up Embo right now.
I was gonna say for a long time it was Django.
Jang, I don't know. I don't see enough of him as a bounty hunter.
Yeah, I played so much. You know that very early game, Star Wars Django Fett fucking bounty hunter game. It was on like GameCube and shit. Oh yeah, that guy.
Embo, he's fucking sick.
Fucking Embo. Yeah,
He's got like the Captain America shield shit.
he's got
but it's-
Captain
but it's a
America
hat.
shield on his head.
And his cool accent.
He's
He
like-
helps like Anakin shit, but then there's like later on it's season 6
Yeah,
or 7 in Clone Wars, and then he's there, and they're sort of working. He's being hired by someone to like kill them or whatever.
oh cool.
It's cool, but
Bounty
I
hunter.
don't think he dies. But he's one of my favorites.
He's cool. He's really cool. I don't know who he is, but he's cool.
He was in the
Sounds
Okay, do you know the boxes episode in Clone Wars
yeah.
where like they go to the box and Count Dooku sends up that thing, and
Yes.
then Obi-Wan he's like in those, and
Oh.
I think he makes it past everything too.
Oh, okay.
He's like
See,
the-
I haven't
the-
watched the Clone Wars in a while, so I probably just forgot.
That's all right. Do you want to go to the next point because I'm getting off topic with
Next
Clone
point.
Wars.
Let's go.
So, I mean, we can just finish off this point. So he's the marshal
Oh yeah.
of Mos Pelgo. That's what it's called. That's the place.
Yes.
And I guess there's a thing on Tatooine that everything starts with Mos.
Yeah, I think so. Mos
Which is
Espo,
interesting.
the other one that they mentioned as well, is the place where they pod race from Phantom Menace.
Ah, I have a thing about that.
yeah.
Also.
Oh yeah, me
also,
too. Oh
fucking-
yeah,
I have a
I
thing
know.
about pod racing that's going to come up. But don't bring it up yet.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
Next point.
There's a reference in this episode of an empty Sarlacc pit, right?
Yeppers.
And that might be how the Jawas got Boba's armor
Yeah.
somehow.
So what I was literally just saying to Izzy earlier was, we notice by that end shot that he's got no hair or eyebrows anymore.
You noticed.
Yeah,
I noticed he didn't have any hair. I didn't know about the eyebrows.
But he doesn't have eyebrows either. He doesn't seem to have any facial hair. Obviously, if you've watched the show before, clones tend to keep their hair.
Most of the
and
time.
obviously because
Except
he's
for
not
Rex.
like and Boba Fett, obviously when he's younger in those other Clone Wars TV shows, he has a lot of hair on his head. And I think that the Sarlacc pit, and I've seen people say this before, I'm not sure if it's true, but the Sarlacc pit, like the acid takes away your hair everywhere on your face. And
His skin looks like
yeah, his skin
damaged
looks
too.
yeah,
Like
and
burnt.
scarred. He's very
Yeah.
scarred. I'm thinking that he had to take off the armor in the Sarlacc pit to escape.
somehow.
He could have escaped through the mouth. He could have escaped through a hole he cut in it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And then he left the armor behind
Mm.
to, slip on through. Because he's
But
obviously not got any of the armor. The Jawas literally, if they've, like, another thing I was going to say is the thingamajigla bob.
What?
what's it called? The dragon.
We'll
The
call it
crate
the dragon.
The crate
We'll
dragon.
call it the dragon.
Ate. Like
Yeah, they were
reference-
saying they were like, oh, it lives in an empty Sarlacc pit, and they're like, you can't have
Yeah.
an empty Sarlacc pit,
Yeah.
and then they say, well, not if you eat. Well, you can if you eat the Sarlacc,
Yeah, exactly.
and
So
that thing is eating the Sarlacc, which means that Sarlacc pit in Thingo might have been eaten as well. By
yeah,
this
exactly.
dragon thing.
It could have been the same one. We don't really know.
Well, I don't think so, because like where they were, like
Oh, yeah,
there
it was a
like
cliff.
it was just they're in like a cliffy area.
That's true. Oh yeah, you never know. Could have dug out the side.
I don't know.
But yeah, I was going to say, you know, while the crate dragon's not home, the Jawas just sneak in and take the Boba armor and they yeet out of there. Speed time.
Maybe I don't know.
That's what I think happened to the Boba armor. But I don't know if he'll get that answer question answered.
Yeah. All right. Got some interesting shit here. Cobb's fucking speeder is an engine piece off Anakin's pod racer.
I was going to say.
And I'm literally I screenshotted shit just to save it. I don't know if we probably won't be able to see
Where
it
is
in the podcast. So if I go into this
you probably
folder,
won't.
right? Okay, that's Anakin's. Okay,
Yeah.
that's Anakin's pod racer engine. That's his.
It's the fucking
you
same
turn
thing.
it upside down. And you take off the top one, then flip it upside down,
And that's
boom.
it.
That's
Yeah.
literally that. Okay, this is the front. This is the back of the engines. That's the back of the engine.
Yo, it's the same
Bro,
fucking
it's
thing.
the same fucking thing. And there's the back of the engine again with it. You know, it's like
Cobb
activated.
Vanth stole his fucking pod racer, dude.
Well, it's only one, and he's obviously modified it so it can become a speeder. But that's
Yeah.
a really clever fucking thing that
That's
they've
fucking
referenced.
awesome, dude.
I thought that was cool.
I didn't notice that until literally like yesterday when I saw a picture of it.
Oh no, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, wait, literally, I was like, wait a second. That looks like a pod racer engine. I didn't think they'd go all the way to do Anakin's pod racer engine.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. But then I was like, who else would it be? And then I looked back and I was thinking, I don't think it's Anakin's. It'll be someone's pod racer who looks really similar to Anakin's because
Yeah.
it only has two, right? He just flipped it upside down and he's just
Yeah,
taken one of the
literally.
fin things off, and that's it.
Fucking genius.
And it's
dude.
got different colors on it, but it has been like 40 years since that pod race.
Engineering.
So
Yeah.
there you go. You know.
And we don't know how long pod races last. They can last forever.
And it's probably been stripped for parts and blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Here's a cool thing that happened. In the last sequence, or go heading into the last sequence, they really, they try to get the dragon out. It doesn't work as well as they want it to. It goes back in, and then they go, okay, we've got to do something. So they form this whole plan. And then there's the 3 Tusken Raiders, and they go up to the thing, and they alert the dragon. The dragon comes out, and they run away. And then when they're running away, there's a shot, and then the crop of the video goes from widescreen to IMAX. And then you're fucking fully immersed in it. If you're watching on a 16 by 9
ratio
TV,
changed.
if you're watching on a 16 by 9 ratio TV, it like fills up the whole TV. There's no black borders or anything.
Yeah.
And it's fucking really good.
I didn't notice that when they were
And
running.
the quality is fucking so much. You
Yo,
watch it
yeah.
back, everything looks so much crisper and
It
shit.
literally goes from TV show to movie.
It's so fucked.
Not even fucking kidding. The shots were different to make up for that like IMAX sequence.
I know. There's that
you
shot
know-
of like Cobb's head.
Yeah.
And it's going closer to him, but the background's like zooming out. 'Cause
Yes.
It's like doing this weird. Yeah, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah, I think it was that scene, like straight after the Tusken Raiders were running away from Dragon, that I noticed it had changed. I didn't notice it when they were running away for some reason.
I noticed like it was one of the first things I'd know. I think I paused it. You might have noticed. I like paused it.
Oh, yeah,
around
you
that
did
time,
pause it.
and
You're
I was like, and I said something to Annie.
IMAX!
I said something to Annie, and then I was like, wait, no, we're on fucking group watch, so they got paused as well. Okay, we got to play it, and then I played it.
Yeah. I was going to say, there was one shot, just like when they were shooting the arrow thingies into the crate dragon, and then they got dragged along, and you saw like the Tusken Raiders like drag along, and it just felt like a movie shot. That's all I was gonna say. That's like one of the shots that I noticed in that IMAX sequence where I was like, "Whoa, this is shot like a movie in this part."
Yeah.
Definitely the best part of that whole sequence was, well, not the best, but notable ones were when they first jetpacked off and started shooting at the side of the Crate Dragon's head.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
cool.
fucking sick.
I was yelling. I was like, shoot the eye! Shoot it!
Die. They kept fucking missing.
No.
And
Mando is goated as fuck in that
Oh,
last
dude.
shit. He's so good.
he is the GOAT, dude. He
is
killed
the
the
GOAT.
Crate Dragon by himself.
He is a goat. He is a goat, actually.
Yeah, quite literally. When he flies out of the crate dragon's mouth after electrocuting it and putting the bantha in there with all the explosives, and the shot of him like pressing the detonator from like his point of view, that was fucking sick. That was so cool. I was cheering.
And this is what, like, when all this shit happened, I was like, okay, Mando's really back now. I had my doubts. I'm not gonna lie. In the first half of this fucking episode, the pacing was sort of weird. I didn't need to see a fucking recap. I already fucking know that shit. You know what I mean? I didn't need to see that shit, but they showed me anyway. And then, I was like, okay, this pacing's sort of weird. It's also the vibe's different, but I think it's because who's in control of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have a lot of more control than they did over the last one, I think, right?
I don't even know if they directed any of the episodes, but the first episode was directed by Jon Favreau.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Jon Favreau, I would say a lot of stuff that he's related to film-wise tries to inject a bit of humor in it. This episode was weirdly, like, funny.
Yeah, it was good.
You know what I mean? Like, there's when he arrives on the planet and he meets the girl from one of the last season who like takes care, right? Yeah. She goes, "How much you want him for?" I'm kidding, not really. Like she says this thing.
She wasn't like that in the last.
No, she wasn't.
I felt like she was written a bit different.
It was rewritten a bit. I thought it was funny, but I just
At the same time, she's like in the last season, she hadn't met him. She was very, in the dark about everything.
Yeah.
Whereas in this episode, she's like, "Oh, it's Mando again. He's cool. He's got a cool baby. I'm just
chill as
opening
fuck.
up."
Also, robots fuck off, and then Mando's like, "No, they might as well." And then it's like character development because he's starting to trust the robots.
Exactly.
One of them's gonna betray him. I fucking know.
Oh, the fucking ship's gonna break. Fucking droids.
Yeah, okay. We talked about. I got Mando has weird electric weapon ? But we talked about that.
You know about the electric weapon.
I forget about first season.
It's literally on the end of his gun. He used it in the first episode.
Did he?
Yeah, first episode, the entire series, where the Ravenak, the underwater creature, bites onto his ship.
Oh, that's right.
And he just
fuck you, pussy.
It looks like this.
At
and
the
just
end,
goes,
yeah.
Ding.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's that one.
We talked about Boba. We're really fucking keen at that. I talked about a lot of humor. Oh yeah, what the fuck? They mentioned Womp Rats so many fucking times. I don't know why.
You know what? I think I know.
What do you mean you know?
I think like Womp Rats are just like because
it was like excessive.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's because they're native to Tatooine.
Okay.
And because they're in Tatooine, it's kind of like they're slang. They'd refer to everything as Womp Rats because they roam the place. They're kind of like the bin chickens of here. And seagulls and shit like that.
They're huge though. Do you know that?
Yeah, they're fucking
over
massive.
2 meters big.
Yeah,
it's like But I don't think the Womp Rats are those like dog crocodile things we saw.
No, they're not. They're not.
Cool.
But yeah, that's why I think like I like how they are kind of like. I keep saying like. Shut the fuck up.
It's okay, mate. Don't worry about it.
I enjoy.
No, you're allowed to say I like because it's in context.
Yeah.
You're not saying but you know when like that.
All right. I enjoy when they change the dialogue to fit different places.
Okay.
When back in the last season, in the first episode, when he'd go to underground and talk to the client about the baby and the job, and he would use
very
fancy words. He was very, very formal.
And here it's like everyone's like Western and
literally
very casual and all that shit.
Because I noticed in the first episode of the first season, Grief Karga in the bounty hunting guild place at the beginning, he's talking about that the child bounty, and he's like, I forgot what it was, but it was in my head 2 seconds ago. It's like no fob, no this, no that, face to face, direct commission, blah 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 blah. And then as soon as he goes to the
hunting is a very complicated profession.
Yeah, literally. When he gets to the client, he's like, I'm afraid discretion dictates a more common arrangement.
He's so weird.
I like it.
Did he die?
Yeah, he did. He got killed by Moff Gideon in the second last episode.
I don't remember that.
Which I was kind of cut about because I liked him.
But the younger guy didn't die though, right? The guy who
he
cared
didn't.
about Baby Yoda.
He didn't show
I hope
up.
they bring him back.
Yes, because we don't know what happened. We don't know what he scanned or,
Yeah, exactly. So, fucking come on, give me more
Maybe
information.
he knows.
Give me it all. I want it all.
I fucking bet. You can put this down to my next prediction thing. If he comes back, he knows what species it is.
But we don't even know.
We don't know, but he might.
Why?
Write it down. Write it down in the book.
But no one knows.
We don't know that.
He's got to give it. They got to give it a name.
Yeah, but we don't know. There's probably a species name for it. They have to give the
No, there's
child
not.
his name.
No, there's not. No, there's not. You look up Yoda species, and it said like they don't know.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
No, but
Star
they don't
Wars
know
don't
that.
know that.
Star Wars, the people don't know. Yeah, okay. I couldn't get a quote for this week, so that's my sound. It was a video that I came up in my Snapchat memories from last year, and I do a sound with Wiki Transformers 3 yelling.
Transformers
imitation.
reference of the week.
There you go. Done.
What was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
I forgot. Anyway,
I want to keep talking about Mando.
yeah, literally.
I
think
don't
we will. I do have one last thing
Okay.
that was about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. From before.
Okay. Well, do you want to bring
That
it
I
up?
completely fucking forgot
Do you
about
wanna
anyway.
okay.
It's completely gone. It was
Okay.
about Ghost Rider or something. Johnny Blaze is in it and Robbie Ray is, but
You said
that's
that.
about it. Yeah, it was cool.
What
That's it.
What else were we talking?
Mando?
Yeah. Species and shit. Like they don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess you know.
But they got to give him a name, and he has a name.
All right.
He's quite dusty, bro.
Yeah, no, he's just up there, bro. I was gonna say, his name has to start with a Y.
Oh, it has to.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, me too.
R5 made a return,
Fuck yeah, and he's all fixed.
and shit, and he's working, and there you go. You know.
It's nice to see those little callbacks, especially from the first Star Wars movie. That was freaking awesome. What else do you have? Longest episode yet.
Yes, it's the longest.
The longest episode before that was 45 minutes.
It's like 49 or 48,
And this one was
is 55.
Yeah, 55. And that shit was drawn out nicely. Didn't really drag, I don't
He
think.
doesn't agree.
Did it drag? Child. Yeah,
He
that's
does
what I
agree.
fucking thought. What do you...
That's what he sounds like.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Cock him. Why'd you do that? Do you break him?
No, you can just chuck back on.
Oh.
It's alright.
He like puppet head. Look at this dude.
No, I think I read it.
No, it's just like you just put your hand. I know, but you just put your hand in it and then, hey guys, I'm a
better this way.
monkey.
It's,
I'm a monkey.
it's better this way.
Hi.
I wanted to see if he'd withstand any abuse.
Look at the ready thumbnail time. Look at the camera, really intensely with your eyes really open. Oh my god, this is really intense.
thumbnail.
Like look at my eyes and the thing like this,
Holy shit.
and then you got to do that. Epic.
Fuck yeah. Right, let's chuck him back on to see if he actually does go back on, because I think I might have broke it. Yeah, but the sides.
They're just like little. Sorry, you probably can't hear me right now because I don't have the mic in my hand. It's fine.
That.
This is just some experimentation going on.
Why'd you do that, Ruby?
Because I wanted to see if I could hit him and it would still work. See, he's fine. He's fine. He's all good.
You really used the shit out of this fucking.
I thought it broke. I shat myself.
$80, Ruby.
80. Well spent.
Have you seen the Mando, like the big Mando pop they do? And it's like
Yes.
he's like chromey and then he's holding the child. I was like,
holding the
fuck, that's
child.
kind of good.
And the child's still pretty small, which is great. Love it. I think that's everything about the Mando episode. Do you want to? Oh wait, I'm not going to say rank it because I want to rank all of them when they're finished.
Every episode of Mando ever.
Yes,
Okay.
we're going to do it. We're going to do a seasonal one, and then we're going to do the.
Which season you like better? Then we'll do which episodes. We'll do 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do which which season you like better, right? Then which episodes in separate seasons. So you rank, season 1 by itself, and then rank season 2 by itself.
Yeah.
Then we'll rank them all together.
Yeah, and I've done a recent rewatch of season 1. So
I
I'll have to
haven't.
watch them again. Takes you 2 days. Not even kidding.
Well, I don't have
you-
2 days.
Could take you 1. Any whomst,
Yeah, I got to
score just like a normal.
I thought you meant like the music. Yeah, the music was really good.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was gonna bring up. This isn't related to Mando at all, but I'm trying out for the AFTRS, the Australian Film, Television, Radio School. I tried it last year, didn't get in, but I try again this year. It's okay.
See how you go.
Yeah, well, it's just better to try out than not,
Yeah, that's fair.
you know? And
If you try out twice. What the fuck? That shoots shit.
I didn't mean to do that.
What shoots?
You put the thing in here like this,
What button?
okay?
I want to press a button.
And then you push down on this part, on this grate.
Press it.
Ready? Gunk.
Nice.
And then when you push it back in, it lifts back up. Watch it.
All right.
Do it.
I'm going to take the microphone down and we're going to play with the Razor Crest. This is a Razor Crest
Give me
review.
the fucking bullet.
I'm putting it in.
And then watch it go up. See? You go up, and then you press it, and then it go out. Okay.
This is the best fucking invention of all time.
I know, it's good. And it hides well, too. It doesn't look
Yeah,
ugly.
I didn't even notice it was there.
There you go. Okay, well, I don't want to... Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try...
What were you talking about?
Uh,
Give it a score.
Yeah, give it a score.
Probably like an 8.
I'd give it a 9, straight up.
Like
Just
8
like
to
a
a 9.
9.
The last part is a 9.
I'm placing that shit straight on.
I need to watch it again. Fully. I'm going to rip this little fucker's head off.
Like, it's literally the best thing I've ever
Little
seen.
bitch.
It was
break his
fucking incredible. Assassin's Creed comes out soon.
Does it? Aren't they
Yeah.
doing a show for that?
Oh! Netflix is fucking teaming up with Assassin's Creed. And I forgot to say it. Because I didn't put it in notes because I don't have any because I'm a fucking
Yeah, so you see, when you say something, you got to write it down, bro.
This show apparently is spanning multiple like time periods,
Yes.
which is what they fucking didn't do properly in the movie. So I'm really excited for it because, you know, I'm really hoping the first season will heavily be influenced by the Italian.
Make sure your microphone's on, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just pressing buttons and shit, you know what I'm doing.
I just meant just in case like we were doing that and you hadn't been recording.
Didn't have it on.
Because I can't.
How fucking funny would that
No,
be?
it's been recording.
How funny would that be?
Which looks alright.
I'd actually kill myself. Anyway, I was gonna say, I'm hoping to have like that big Italian vibe in the first season, and then boom, they go over to like France and the fucking Renaissance.
I've never really played Assassin's Creed.
Oh, it's good. Not anymore. It's kind of dog shit now. I don't care what you say. Odyssey and Origins are not Assassin's Creed games. They're
Are you
not.
keen for Valhalla?
No, not really.
Why not?
Because they're not Assassin's Creed games anymore.
Why? What makes Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed?
What makes Assassin's Creed is that they're fucking assassins.
Okay.
All right, maybe they were in Origins and Odyssey, but like when I think of Assassin, I think, you know, their classic war against the Templars, which is kind of like, you know, they're like, it's like fucking rebels and empire. That's what
Okay.
it's kind of like. And, you know, what they're missing from the original Assassin's Creeds are the assassinations. Now it's just big fucking fights. Like they're playing some other... their gameplay now kind of reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order, and that's not Assassin's Creed. You know, it's never a 1v6 scenario where you're fighting with, you know, a mace and a shield. That's not an assassin. That's just warrior. Call it Warrior's Creed. I don't give a shit. All right, but when I think of Assassin's Creed, I think, you know, throwing knives and tomahawks and shit and fucking hidden blading those motherfuckers. Not whatever this is. I'm not looking forward to it that much. I want to look forward to it more. I'm hoping it's better than what I'm thinking it's going to be like. But even if it is good, I'm not going to get it because, you know, the best Assassin's Creed game was probably Brotherhood, and that came out like over 10 years ago. You know, so...
Are you sad, really?
Yes,
Go
I want
cry
more
about it.
Assassin's Creed. Last good Assassin's Creed game I played was Unity, and that was even kind of dog shit. But it was still fun. Assassin's Creed is dead. Hopefully the TV show can revive the games. And you never see shit like that happen.
Never.
Never.
Actually.
So, you know, if that happens, that'd be really nice.
I'm trying to think of another example.
Oh, I'm going to say one more thing.
Okay. About?
Justice League. The Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
The trailer has been taken down. On
Why?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, maybe YouTube now, because the rights to Hallelujah have
Changed.
Like, I think they expired. So nobody owns it. But I don't know if somebody bought it or not. but like they've had to take it down, and they say they're going to put it back up in a few days. But so many people were like scared because Ray Fisher, the guy who plays Cyborg, he's really heavy into Jeff Johns and the people who produced that movie and how they abused people on set, abused the film, made it completely against what it was meant to be, all that kind of shit. And he's very heavily involved in, accountability over entertainment.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh shit, the trailer's gone. He fucking ruined it. He took away the Snyder Cut.
Who? Ray Fisher.
And he's the one that wants it with Zack Snyder. It's fucking stupid. Snyder Cut fans are dumb. Some of them are smart.
Aren't you one?
Yeah, I am one because I want it to happen. I want to watch what it was meant to be.
Yeah.
But, I don't really care that much for the politics of it.
Okay.
Obviously, it's important that, the people take accountability. I heard a lot about Joss Whedon's sexism on set.
Joss Whedon is sort of a monkey.
He is a monkey. He's dumb.
Didn't he direct the first Avengers?
Yeah, he did. And the second one. And they were both good. So what the fuck happened?
It's also really funny that...
He did make a very sexist joke in the second one about Prima Nocta.
Who's that?
No, it's a thing. So it's kings being able to marry multiple women and rape them and shit.
Okay, that's
Bad
not good.
joke. Bad joke.
There was also... But it's really funny how there's a lot of similarities between the first Avengers and the Justice League film.
Yeah, but...
Like Horned Villain, they go after Cube Thing. Cube Thing create portal, bring aliens to Earth, and then they kill them.
Literally, I know that it wasn't... If anybody knows anything about the Snyder Cut, you know that it's completely different to the actual Justice League movie we watched. I will continue to be excited about it until the day it comes out. I'm really excited for it. Imagine 3 hours of just...
3 hours, eh?
Yeah, over 3 hours. I'm really excited for it. But yeah.
Are they doing it in episodes?
I heard they were 3, but I'm not
4.
really...
I thought it was 4.
Oh, 4 then. Well, I'm not really sure.
It was like 4 50-minute episodes.
That'd be cool, but I don't know how they would... Yeah, I don't know how they would do that. I don't know how they would end episodes. It'd be weird.
Like maybe it's meant to be watched as like a movie, but
yeah,
they just releasing it sort of.
Yeah, that'd be dumb. I wouldn't like that. It's kind of like what people wanted with The Irishman.
Yeah,
how they wanted that in episodes, but you can't watch those in episodes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it should be designed to be released in episodes. Kind of like the Clone Wars, the last 4 episodes. That was done really well. The Siege of Mandalore.
Yeah, even though it's basically a movie.
Well. Yeah, exactly. It can be viewed as a movie, but it's done really well in episodes.
Yeah.
I loved waiting, for every episode of that.
I didn't. I want to see it straight away.
I want to watch all that shit straight away. Oh, his head's coming off a tiny bit. Anyway, so, yeah, we spoke about Mando a lot. I think it's better that we just do Mandalorian instead of, movies and Mandalorian, because Mandalorian literally took up more than 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and we just wanted to jump straight in as soon as the podcast started.
Since it started. So hopefully we have some other stuff to talk about next week, eh?
Yeah.
Do you want to round it off now?
I will say one more thing.
Okay.
B-Movie was released 13 years ago today.
That's fucked.
B-Movie's 13 years old.
That's actually fucked.
But yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
Literally Star Wars, Lucasfilm just released 7 minutes ago. 11 pieces of concept art from The Mandalorian, Chapter 9, The Marshal. So now we have access to that concept art sheet. Anyway.
They do the gallery thing again for the season.
I think they did. That's what they did at the end.
No. The documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck they do that for season 2 again.
They have to. Because I feel like season 2 had a lot more, in it.
Yeah. Even though we have only seen 1/8 of it.
Anyway.
Thank you for watching and listening.
We love you.
I think.
We love you so much.
And we will see you next week. And if you liked it, you know what the fuck I'm going to fucking say.
Next week, obviously, is going to be the next episode of Mandalorian. And yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So excited. So yeah. We'll probably be back here next week.
Liddy!
If you're on YouTube, comment, do bell notification stuff.
Fucking yeah, dude. Give us a rating and shit, Give us that 5 stars
Share
and help
with
it out,
friends
mate.
and shit.
Yeah, bro. Tell your mates about it. Tell them,
tell
hey,
your
bro,
mom.
if you like movies,
tell your dad.
If you want some entertainment and you don't know what to do it, just give it a fucking go. It might be all right, mate. Anyway, I hope you have a nice week. Goodbye. Oh, no, you don't do that, mate.
Wow, which one?
Because we're not on
It's
the. It's
the
got to
R.
be on the application though.
Oh, whoops.
So okay, and bye bye.